Fight Pro. I'm back. You want me to talk? Well, I don't want to talk. I don't like to talk. I want to fight. If you do want me to say something, I'm here to kick anyone's head in. We done?
No, I hear you, Tiffy. We have a strong opponent. Someone that claims to be number one. Yeah, that's right, I'm the number one in your heart. But to them, I gotta prove that I am number one in this division. Janai, you're the uncrowned champ, right? You're the one who's screaming around how this is Janai's territory. No, it's Gia Scott's territory. I am the greatest damn woman. I may not be number one like you, but I am the number one in this division with Tiffy. And I'm gonna show the kick demon what the greatest damn woman is all about.
Goons. Hey!
Showcase for tonight. Our next contest is a Fight Pro Wrestling Grappling Division Championship match. It is sponsored by Losers Angels and the Coalition Against Breast Cancer. And now, without any further ado, please welcome both competitors to the ring.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Fantastic to be here with you all. My name is Jason Heat, and I am the lead commentator for Fight Pro Wrestling. We're so thrilled to be here as part of 5-Star Wrestling, presenting one of two title matches while we're currently out on the road, as it were, right now, entering the inaugural Fight Pro Wrestling Grapplers Division Champion, Gia Scott.
Gia Scott, I've seen her wrestle in other federations up and down the East Coast. Jason, they don't get any tougher than Gia Scott.
She is known as the greatest damn woman, and she has a very special relationship with that title, which has named Tiffy. If you're familiar with Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Gollum.
There's a bit of a precious situation going on between Gia and Tiffy.
That Gollum always freaked me out.
Well, speaking of people that may have the potential of freaking you out in a very different way, few women are as intimidating or as dangerous as the number one contender, the kick demon, Janai Kai.
Janai Kai looking fabulous here, going after that title here at the Monster Factory. Paul alongside Jason Heat, taking you every step of the way. Our headsets are working now, Jason. Good sign.
Janai Kai, during the course of our first season, as we were on the journey to crown the very first Grapplers Division champion, was number one ranked in the division for a long period of time. Commitments overseas, big opportunities led her to have to withdraw from that initial season, paving the way for Gia Scott to become the initial champion.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's send it up to OJ.
Contest is a Women's Grappling Division Championship match with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first the challenger to my right. She hails from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 145 pounds. She is the kick demon, Janai Kai! And introducing the champion to my left. She hails from the Diamond City, weighing in at 100 beautiful diamonds, and accompanied to the ring by her belt, Tip. She is the greatest damn woman, Gia Scott!
Now, this is your first time experiencing a Fight Pro Wrestling sanctioned match. There are some different rules and regulations that our matches are governed by. Most importantly, every wrestler has a warning and up to 3 violations. These would be almost anything you'd consider violating the rules of professional wrestling. If you get a warning and then 3 violations, you immediately forfeit the match, and the champion would forfeit their title. In a Grapplers Division match, there are no rope breaks. Rope breaks count as violations, and there are no pinfalls, only submissions or knockouts. And that's actually going to be the first warning. No violations, there are no timeouts.
For leaving the ring
Okay, so she gets 3, and she can be stripped of her title. There's no champion's advantage on a count out here.
That's correct. So basically, right now, Gia has 1 warning. That means the next will be a violation. 3 violations that she forfeits. She has 2 more. It's almost like fouls or power-ups in a video game. It's not that you can't use your violations, but you have to use them very strategically.
Yeah, very strategically, very smart. And there is no pinfalls, you said?
There are no pinfalls, only submission or knockout.
Wow, that really changes the game.
One would say that it gives the advantage to a woman like Janai Kai, who has competed in Bloodsport, is known for her strikes.
Nice roll through there by Janai. Pop up. Working the arm there. And that very easily can turn into a submission move right there. But Gia Scott mirroring each other's moves there.
There's been a lot of resentment from Gia Scott for Janai Kai. Despite earning this title, being the inaugural champion, being a dominant champion so far, a lot of people, there's been a lot of scuttlebutt, rumor, innuendo that say that if Janai Kai had stayed as a part of that division, would Gia be the champion? And you know Gia has heard those rumors.
Well, absolutely. Gia's a student of the game. You know, she does her research. Nice takeover by Janai Kai into that side headlock, applying the pressure and putting all of her weight onto the chin of Gia Scott. A lot of times you're not going to get a submission there, but you're going to wear her down, definitely.
We're seeing control here by Janai Kai. And this is an example of how the no pinfall changes the game plan, because Janai was able to continue pushing down, but Gia was not at risk of being pinned.
Absolutely. Kick right to the side of the head there. That didn't miss at all.
Paul, that's a nasty deceive situation. Gia said, show me one of those kicks, and she saw it right in her eye.
Oh, boy. Big shoulder tackle by Scott, but Kai right back up, send her for the ride, and time turns the tables on a shoulder tackle.
We don't see a lot of power moves often out of Janai Kai, but she clearly can use leverage to her advantage.
Nice snap suplex.
Wild swings right now by Gia Scott.
And there, Jason, right as you said on cue, those legs, lethal weapons there. You saw them there, sling blade down goes Scott, but on her stomach.
There's a very practical reason why Janai Kai has developed this sort of stick-and-move, strike-based offense. She suffered a very serious spinal injury at one point in her career and realized that if she was going to continue, she needed to be able to stay out of the line of fire, and that's how this specific style has been developed.
Yeah, and you see her there barefoot, no boots on, just the foot pads. Really not pads there, but a little bit of a foot pad there. And I tell you what, they hurt when you get kicked with them.
You hear the crowd audibly gasp with the viciousness of Gia Scott's strikes.
Suplex there, dropped her right down on her shoulder there. And
almost a variation of a suplex and a brain buster there. And
yeah, I thought she was going for that, to be honest with you.
This is the confidence that Gia Scott truly emits as the champion here in Fight Pro, and her ego is healthy, to put it mildly. If she does defeat Janai Kai in this match, healthy may be an understatement.
Now the chin lock applied by Gia Scott, doing a lot of yapping with the crowd there. Kai trying to get to the vertical base, back elbow. That one landed right on the chin and a hair pull.
And that is going to be a first violation for Gia Scott.
First violation for pulling the hair.
Oh, it does not care, Jason, at all.
Well, when it works, it works. Gia was able to use that hair pull as a turnaround point in this match, and now Janai Kai looking limp like a rag doll.
Yeah, she's really delivering a good, a vicious martial arts style kick right to the side of the, almost like right below the hand, right on the side of hamstring, behind her leg. He kind of got her there, and you heard that echo through the crowd here at the Monster Factory.
Pinpoint accuracy from the kick demon, but Gia Scott also getting some big, solid hits in. Oh, wow!
Man.
Wait.
Into the bridge there. Kind of a modified fisherman suplex there. Didn't hook the leg though, and wow, that was brutal.
A little confusion on my end. Maybe some latitude here by referee Mitch Franklin. Usually these matches contested, well, as I said, only submission or...
Yeah, he did count to 2 on that one, so maybe they did waive the rule for this.
We are here in the Monster Factory for 5-star. It's possible that we're incorporating a hybrid rule set here. as we are on the road taking Fight Pro Wrestling all across. We've been thrilled to be here at the Monster Factory to be hosted by 5 Star Wrestling. And now the submission attempt there. We've got the Dragon Sleeper.
Yep. And Gia's fading fast. Right in the middle of that ring there, really wrenching it in there. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide there.
Fantastic positioning.
Yeah, Gia's trying to get on her stomach, Jason, to try to take the pressure off her, but she can't move. She's going to end up passing out. But those long legs trying to get to that rope. I believe this is a 16-foot ring here. Maybe this is a bit shorter.
Second violation for rope break. One more violation and she forfeits the match.
Well, there it is, but she had no choice there, Jason.
Gia Scott now at sudden death. These violations and the sidewinder kick knocking Gia Scott out.
Well, that knocked her straight across the bridge back over to Philadelphia.
Janai Kai can capitalize, but referee Mitch Franklin making sure that Gia Scott is even capable of continuing this contest, and that pokey eye was not seen by our referee.
Now he turned his back, and Gia Scott, opportunistic as always, and down goes Mitch Franklin.
Janai Kai blinded by that eye poke.
Oh boy, here comes the belt.
Ended up hitting the referee, and now Gia Scott has a clear playing field to do something nefarious and potentially illegal.
And you can see Janai over there. She did not mean what happened.
And this,
go ahead.
No, this goes against the entire spirit of fight, competition, and honor, and rules. And now Janai seemingly knocked unconscious.
On that will do it, Jason. Champion prevails again.
The Pro Grappling Division Champion, the greatest damn woman, Gia Scott.
You know what they say, Jason? Sometimes nice people, nice guys finish last. It goes the same with nice girls. Janai Kai trying to get over, do the right thing, inadvertently hit the official, went to help him up, and opportunistic Gia Scott retains.
Gia Scott able to take advantage of the fact that we are playing by house rules here with pinfalls being legal. Gia Scott holding on to Tiff Tiff. She has basically put the demon to bed.
Ah, just the person I wanted to see. You see this right here? Gia Scott is still your champ. Gia Scott has Tiff Tiff by her side. Everyone, I'm out of breath. But everyone thought that this was Janai's. She was the uncrowned champ. No, I am the champ. I am the woman. I'm the woman to beat around here. And if you want to take over my division, you run through me.